choice.
Between Adler
It was
and
half a handshake right there. Neither one really cared about wishing the other one good luck.
If you saw Adler, she barely survived that semi-final and walked that car.
Big opening shot by Kim Adler. She has to be pumped after pulling out that last game when it looked like she was pretty much done for.
That's right. Well, she had, a few minutes here to sit down and take stock of the whole situation and start over. She got 10 more frames to bowl.
And Michelle Feldman, if you've been watching our shows, obviously, you've seen that power.
Well, I've seen a few of those, too. And if you blink, you might not have seen that messenger come across the lane and whack out the 10-pin.
Her messengers move a little faster than Pony Express.
Oh, she's so impressive. I love to watch her bowl.
The spring tour, her finishes 6th place, just missing that show. 2nd in Mesa, 2nd in San Diego.
4th last week with the doubles and Shanna Ray. And this week, question marks.
They didn't fill it in. They could have filled it in.
And she does not want to settle for 2nd again. She said she likes 2nd place checks. Those are okay, but she'd rather have a win.
Kim Adler stepping up in the 2nd frame. And a big strike. Last year, Leanne Barrett captured one of the jewels of bowling's Triple Crown by winning the WIBC Queens. Catch all the action of this year's tournament as well as highlights of the Senior Queens. Next Monday, it's at a different time. Watch for us at 11 p.m. Eastern on ESPN2. Kim Adler taking a little time there. Was she putting some tape? It looked like she was working on her grip.
Yeah, I don't think she was comfortable with the feel, which is pretty strange. She has thrown a double here, and they both looked pretty good, but
that would be the difference between the professionals and maybe some of the amateurs at home that wouldn't make a change because they're striking, where the professional goes, whoa, I got away with that one, my hand's changing, and they'll make the change.
Well, that's right. She knows what's going to happen with her hand. It may swell up, it may go down. Everybody has their own thing that their hand goes through, and she knew what to do. Not intimidated at all.
Well, I don't think either one of these ladies will be intimidated. I think with Michelle's confidence that you mentioned that she's built over the last few weeks, I don't think she'll be intimidated by Kim either.
No, I think she's pretty much sick of losing to people.
Uh-oh.
Well, that was almost 4. Which
4, 6, 9
not
in the 10.
unused to seeing. She left 5. It's the 3, 4, 6, 9, 10. Well, this ball just getting about 45 feet and making a dead left turn. Oh,
wow, good.
She just missed picking it up. Didn't get the ball to drive hard enough to take out that back pin.
No, well, to be able to get the 9 pin, you have to hit the 3 light enough to knock the 4 out. So, it's very tricky. There's probably only a very slim margin there to make that split.
Well, when you have a game like this, you strike a lot, but those kind of leaves happen, and so does that.
The pin didn't even look like it was going hard enough to hit it, did it? She's got to sit down and settle down now. We're going to see another messenger here. Look at that. That's about out to the 3rd board there. Pin coming off the wall. It didn't even look like there was room for it to hit it. Go through those breathing exercises, Michelle.
Kim Adler in the 4th, working on 3 strikes. Make it 4. Don't forget, still $50,000 out there by MasterCard.
And Marshall earlier talked about the look, and that's intense, and that is perfectly okay. That's how you get to your opponents.
She won the Las Cruces, New Mexico Open. That was the first event of the year. Five in a row for Kim Adler. Michelle Feldman, once again in that top seed position. She has to strike.
Well, she's probably feeling that she's got a target on her back.
This, the first lady to shoot 300 on TV, and that was against Carolyn Dorn-Ballard in Danville, Virginia.
But Feldman,
And it was for a championship. And if it wasn't for the one errant shot by Michelle, wow.
Well, this right here is where the veterans out here that have made numerous shows just over and over again, they will take this situation and say, I'm going to throw a double at you. You go ahead and do what you have to do, but I'm coming right back at you. So she cannot give up here.
And she's not. You can see it.
Yeah.
Look at her.
That's what I want to see.
You have been trying to get her to do that. Come on. Stay aggressive.
I told her that if I saw her come off the approach, shaking her head no, I was going to go down there and smack her.
We did, and I was going to hold your headset while you went. Kim Adler working on 5. Michelle Feldman not looking. She told us she's not looking at her opponents.
Nothing you can do about it anyway.
Oh, and the string ends at 5 for Kim Adler coming up high.
The string ends with the 3, 6, 7.
Tough spare to make. She bent her wristband back.
Going to switch balls too.
Well, she doesn't have the 9-pin like Michelle did in the back.
Right, and she also has a 7-pin instead of the 4-pin, which she doesn't have to have quite the angle. It's still a very tough split to make.
Oh,
sliding by the 3-pin.
3 out. They got it.
Well, no 300, but sit tight. We'll be back with the conclusion of the Boulder Rogue Open Championship match.
What does WI?
While we were away, Michelle Feldman threw a big double.
There's number 1. And the second one, watch the power on this ball. No doubt about it. She's running that out a couple of lanes.
That one gave her an 11-pin lead. First one took the lead. Second one put her up by 11. Kim Adler can cut it to 1 pin with a strike here in the 8th frame.
It's at 70-mile-an-hour winds. It's going to be very difficult to contain that fire.
Whoa, tripping that 4-pin. It's a 1-pin match. We're through 8 frames. Both players working on strikes.
And the big frames coming up.
9th and 10th.
This is where you bowl your opponent. And, you know, I might have been, maybe it was Marshall Holman that one time said, you know, for about 8 frames, or he was in the conversation, I remember one time, for 8 frames, you bowl your own game. The last 2, you bowl your opponent.
Well, notice Michelle Feldman looking up now. She is bowling her opponent. Kim Adler, set up frame, coming high, 3-6.
Too slow on that shot right there. Timing got a little, it looked like her feet got a little bit quick that time. Which is, you know, it's a normal tendency for most people. Get that adrenaline going, your feet get fast, ball gets late, no direction.
Cooper University Healthcare, an academic health system distinguished by the quality of its care. Special.
Needs to cover the spare. Both pins with the ball. Best way to do it. And she trails by 3 pins. Michelle Feldman now going up in the 9th. Max scored 263. She can take her lead to 13 with 1 more strike.
And the specific plans for Market East are once again up in the air.
I like your word is. Kind of understand
Oh my,
Up
very
and
light,
like that,
fortunate
even with
to
two.
just leave a 2-pin.
That's right. She'll take the 2-pin, make the spare, and walk away.
Well, if she spares the 2-pin, she'll have a 2-pin lead going into the 10th frame.
And this tournament is in her own hands.
She'll be able to shut out Kim Adler. If she spares here, she'll be able to step up.
Well, this is where Michelle has had some crucial problems.
She's hooking it.
Which she said that she wasn't going to do. She's throwing straight at spares now.
Taking a little bit of a breather, relaxing, playing with the crowd. Hey, were you worried?
Well, I wasn't.
Well, she's up by 2 pins. She needs 2 strikes and 9 pins to shut out Kim Adler.
Feldman's going to need that double 9.
But they say the money the city committed to Chinatown for businesses and affordable housing will remain the same.
There's one. How about that shot, Lisa?
Well, this is where you got to tell yourself one at a time. One at a time.
Another strike and 9 pins would be 241. Kim Adler could shoot 240.
It could be sooner. We're live in Center City, Street for Jackson, Channel 6, Action News. Alicia, so many twists and turns on this one.
Oh my God. The double.
Okay, 2 huge shots, but she has to keep her composure.
That's right. Boy, you know, I'm getting nervous for her. And I can tell you, needing 9 pins sometimes is harder than needing a strike. Oh, she's doing a good thing. She's taking her time. She's thinking about it.
Taking a breath.
Well, you know, she's finished second twice this year so far, and it's been her a couple of bad shots here and there.
And gets all 10. And there's good.
What a finish by this lady who has been working so hard, wanting to win a tournament.
Gosh. That one mistake by Adler in the 6th.
Kim Adler can just finish up, but can't beat her. Michelle Feldman looking up to the skies, and she is the best of the best this week and adds the Bowl the Rogue Open to her resume. Stay with us
Great
for
match.
more.
Awesome match.